This video is for educational purpose only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed, nonprofit or educational. In other words, everything that we say is alleged. No ifs, ands, or buts or suppose. Everything is alleged. It's the Paperwork Show, y'all, with Gene Deal. Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. They in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. We got Dr. DaCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go through that.
Yeah, this Jay Prince down, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this Playback.
Man, I can't hear this. I gotta get this turned up, bro. I don't know what's going on.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram, they mad cause paperwork and Gene undercut. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to give you the
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah, yeah.
What's up with it, Gene? What's good?
What's up, y'all? Everybody out there in the YouTube world, how you doing? What up with your paperwork? Man, John Countdown John, a.k.a. John Deal, a.k.a.
Already. Shout out to the game, man. Look, if you haven't put it in the comments yet, we want you to flood the comments. We're on two different channels tonight, gang. Paperwork Party TV and the Gene Deal Show channel. I want to see rest in peace to Miss Wallace throughout the whole comments. Let's flood the comments real quick. Let's spend this first 5 minutes saying rest in peace to Miss Wallace, who ain't even been gone 24 hours yet. Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah, man. You know, like that hit me this morning, man. I got a call from out there in Vegas, Patrice. You know, she has her own channel, and she said, "Gene, have you heard that that Miss Wallace died?" Let me get her name right, bro. She said, "Have you heard Miss Wallace died?" And I was like, "No, I haven't heard." She said, "Could you check for her because it's going all over the internet that she died?" And I was like, "Nah, they ain't telling me that, man." And then when I found out and seen her age, man, I thought Miss Wallace was a little older than that. But she was the same age as Wolf Mother when Wolf Mother died, bro.
Wow.
And that's 72. And that shit hurt. That shit hit me, bro. It hit me. And then I had Dr. DaCosta give me a call, man. I was like, yo, this shit is just like I just, and everybody was telling me, yo, you gotta go on, just for the fans' sake. And I was like, yeah, Patrice out there in Vegas, OG Patrice. And I was like, nah, I don't have to go on. I'm not even though I come here, man, and I uh tell people some of my life experiences, I'm not a podcaster. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just somebody that ain't afraid to tell the fucking truth. I ain't afraid to tell what happened. I ain't afraid to let people know what was the atmosphere and what was going down at that time. Now, some people may be mad because I tell the truth and tell what happened. They want to call me snitch. They want to call me squirrel. They can call me whatever the fuck they want to call me, but just don't call me late for dinner. Point blank. You understand? They can say whatever they
Facts.
want to say, bro.
Yeah.
We here, and it it may seem like it's a podcast show because we give more information and better information than a lot of people out here. We was the one who told everybody, about somebody had to die. You know what I'm saying? For the Grammys, before the Super Bowl, who ended up dying? Irv Gotti.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
We the one said that. And not even 24 hours after we said who dead on 2/5/25. Irv Gotti. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But
That's facts.
like you said, we're gonna spend this little time right here, man. And we're gonna talk about Miss Wallace, man. Miss Wallace. And I thought that she may have seen them, get some justice on her son's death before, God called her.
Well, one
You know what I'm
thing Miss
saying?
Wallace told me, Gene, she let me know personally that she wants to live to see, Diddy go to jail. I got a whole bunch of tapes of me and Miss Wallace talking, and she telling me a lot of stuff. I'm gonna release them one day, Gene. Gene, I got conversations with Miss Wallace that y'all wouldn't believe what Miss Wallace was telling me. She was talking to me, she knew she was gonna die because she was telling me that. And my last conversation with Miss Wallace, Jane, she was telling me that she was on the way to the hospital and that she was having a procedure and this and that. And I didn't know it was gonna be my last time talking to her. But one thing about it, I know she had not one but two procedures, and she was getting forgetful. I had talked to her maid on the phone. I forgot the woman's name. And her maid was, I guess you call her live-in maid. She was letting me know that her health was deteriorating. You see what I'm saying? And one thing about it, Miss Wallace, she may forget you for a minute, but if you give her a few seconds, she gonna remember who you is, and that's exactly what happened. That day, me and Gene got a chance to talk to Miss Wallace live on the Gene Deal show. Tell him about that, Gene.
She wasn't forgetful that day.
Nah, she was.
She
She said, I
wasn't
watched Gene.
forgetful.
I'm about to play it in a minute, Gene, for the people. I'm about to play it in a minute, but go ahead and let them know what went on with that conversation with Miss Wallace. Let me get ready to cue it
Well,
up.
Miss Wallace uh actually put another battery in my back. You know what I'm saying? Because she gave me her blessings and she said that she watched me all the time.
Facts,
And that was a
facts.
blessing here. Uh I've been to Miss Wallace's house. I've touched Miss Wallace's hand. I walked around her house with her. I went in her bedroom. I said, damn, Miss Wallace, you got the same bedroom I got. She said, yeah, I paid like 20 something. You got this bedroom set? This bedroom set cost like 20 something thousand. I didn't want to tell her I got mine at an auction.
Yeah.
I said, I got this same bedroom. She said, you can afford this bedroom set costs $20,000. I was like, shit, I got mine for about 1,500 at the auction, at the furniture auction.
That's
I
facts.
ain't say nothing, man. I was like, yo, I couldn't believe it, man. And then we went around, we talked and everything. I told her everything about her son, my last week with him, my experiences with him and everything like that. She started crying, I started crying. And, it was a very touchful situation and everything like that. Um, I just can't believe that a woman so powerful and so strong, and I can understand how it happens, man. And it's from heartache from all those years. You know what I'm saying? All those
Facts.
years you losing your only child. I seen it done to Wolf mother. You understand? When she lost Wolf, then she lost Little Wolf. I seen this strong, vibrant, you know, educated woman who was eating right, who was getting out walking,
Well, watch
deteriorate
this.
and lose her
My,
life.
my, my bad for cutting you out, Gene. But one thing that Miss Wallace told me, I remember, she was like, I want to live to, get justice. She said, I think God is gonna let me live to see it. Now, I don't know, Gene, because I asked some of the crowd earlier this when I had put a comment in. But I'm gonna ask you, Gene. I'm also looking at the crowd on this question. She got a chance to see Biggie Smiles' so-called killer, which is Diddy, because this is who we was talking about, and y'all can catch that conversation with me and her because that's the first one I ever dropped. But she got a chance to see Diddy go to jail and get drugged through the system and humiliated. She just didn't get him see. She just didn't live to see him get convicted. So, Gene, do you think that she died satisfied? Because she told me that she wanted to live to see that. Do you think that she lived to see what she wanted to see? What do you think about that, Jane?
I think that's a hard no Diddy nut to swallow
No, I'm gonna
because
get you. No Diddy.
I said that before I said it, bro. I think that's a hard nut to swallow, no Diddy, about, what a person, you know, got a chance to see or did they live a fruitful life to see, especially when your son died, to see your son probably accused or I don't, you know, I it looks like, the more information we get that uh he may have played a part. I know he put him in the situation and being there. You cannot deny him having
Right.
Big out there in California at the time he had Big out. Ain't that much business in the world. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? There
Right.
isn't that much business in the world for, Big to be out to California. And everybody was telling him not to go here, not to go there, and not to do this. And his best friends was right there to see him, get tricked and helped him get tricked into going to a party that he shouldn't have never been. So
Facts.
my whole thing about it is this, man, just for Ms. Wallace to not be here, I think that it was more so that when you are sad and your heart is hurting, it could bring on sickness. It could bring on pain. And when you lose, your child, anybody, any child, if you lose your child, and you get sick, I think that could bring on a lot of heartache, and that heartache can help you send you to the grave faster than you possibly you probably wouldn't have went in the first place.
That's facts. All
I,
right, gang.
I, I
We about to play it real quick. If you've been rocking with the Playback Party Gene deal for a while now, you know that we are the last time that Biggie's mom was on the internet in any form of fashion when she was on our show. All right, that's the last time that she was on any show, any internet, any form of fashion. A little bit after she was on the show, her health started to decline a little bit. So we finna go down memory lane real quick, gang. If you want to catch this video, I took it off for members only on Playback Party TV. All conversations with Ms. Wallace is taken off of members only on the Playback Party TV YouTube channel, and you can catch those conversations. I won't put them back on members only until like 6 or 7 months from now, because I know people are gonna want to hear what Ms. Wallace got to say. And I will be dropping other conversations as well. And I might just write a book, because Ms. Wallace talked to me a lot. She told me a lot. You see what I'm saying? We had a lot of conversations. And rest in peace to Ms. Wallace, because she trusted me too. So let me go ahead and play this, gang. If you remember this, get the likes up. If you don't, we about to get it in.
I don't want you to be too hysterical. Go ahead and come now. Take a breath real quick. I'm finna call Miss Wallace real quick, and I'm gonna see what she got to say about this. I hadn't spoken to her in a couple of weeks. Let me see how she's doing. I think she was sick.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Wallace?
I'm good.
Somebody they told me you was sick last time I called you. You doing all right?
Who told you I was sick?
It was I think she said she was either live-in maid or something, or I forgot who she was, but she told me you was sick. I called a couple of times. The first time she said you was in the shower. The second time she said you was sick, and I said I'm praying for you.
So who are you?
This paperwork in Dallas, Texas, John.
Who are you?
John, paperwork in Dallas, Texas. Remember, we supposed to be going out to eat.
Okay. Well, when you get into New York, we have a lot of friends in restaurants, so we can go hang out. I'm okay today.
Okay, did you ever go to Texas in August? Because I think I missed you. We were supposed to go out to eat. You told me you was coming to visit your brother. We never did go out to eat. Did you come to Texas?
No, I did not. I did. He's down here now visiting.
Oh, he's in New York?
Yeah, he's here with me.
Okay. All right, so look, let's do it like this, because they told me you was sick, so I hadn't called you for a while, but I'm glad you sounding better. It's good to hear from you. And I'm also glad you remember me too.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right now.
Now I got a question. When do you want to go out to eat? Because I was talking to Tiffany Haddish on yesterday, and I'm supposed to be meeting her in New York. So
you were talking to who?
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh.
Yeah, she want me to. Yeah.
No. I don't. To be honest with you, I can't give you an answer right now because I'm just busy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So if I'm in New York and I call you, are you you want to go out to eat then, or you don't want to plan it or what?
Call me and tell me when you're gonna be in New York. And then I'll see what I can do. Because there are a couple of friends out there that I wanna go visit their restaurants, Florida and Damien and my friend cousin is over there in the Heights. There's so many people that I want to go visit their restaurant. I promise so many people.
Okay.
I want to go visit their restaurant. Everybody's invited to come and eat.
Okay, got you. Okay, so look, this is what I'm gonna do next week. Next week, I'm gonna fly to New York, and I'm gonna get a nice rental car or whatever, and I'm gonna come get you. We're gonna go out to eat or whatever. Wherever you want to go, I'm gonna take you. Wherever you want to go, you tell me where to go, and we're gonna go out and have a good time. And it's on me. You ain't gotta pay for nothing.
Okay. Call me the day before you come down.
Okay, I got you. All right, and I'm praying for you. Oh, and Big Gene, my boy Big Gene said he praying for you too. Hold on one second. Gene. Hold on. Gene, you gotta come off of mute, bro. I think.
Yo, John.
I got you.
Yo, John.
Gene, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, Miss Wallace, Gene want to say hi to you real quick before I get off the phone with you because Gene was on my other phone. Gene, here go Miss Wallace.
Hey, Miss Wallace, Gene Deal.
Oh, hi, Gene. How are you?
All right, man. You know I ain't seen you since I came to your house and had that conversation with you. How you been? You all right?
I've been okay. I've been watching you on Facebook.
I'm sorry, Miss Wallace. I'm sorry I had to do what I had to do, but it is what it is.
I know you do.
Thank you, Miss Wallace. Like I told you, I said if Miss Wallace would have called me and told me to shut it down, I would have shut it down. Miss Wallace ain't called. She knew how to get in touch with me. If Miss Wallace didn't tell me to shut it down, I'm going to keep doing it because I respect you, Miss Wallace.
Do what you do.
Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you.
What you do.
All right, Hey, Miss Wallace, I love you. I want you to get some rest, okay? So go ahead and get you some rest, all right?
Thank you so much, Eddie.
All right, I'm going to give you a call next week. I'll be in New York next week.
Okay, take care.
All right, you too.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Gang, gang. Memory lane. Shout out to Gene. You got the flow, man.
Man, that was crazy, bro. Nobody else has that. You know what I'm saying? And to have Big's mom blessing, no one could ever take that away from me.
Right.
I don't care what these clown ass ninjas, whatever you want to call them, band boys, you could never take that. I had Big's mama blessing.
Facts.
None of y'all who come on YouTube and talk about this situation, none of y'all had sat down and talked to Ms. Wallace about nothing. I had her blessing, and I have her blessing.
Facts. And a lot of people know.
I'm just gonna go harder.
A lot of people know Gene. Yeah.
She get her justice. To make sure she get her justice, man.
I think she know. I think she know that when she passed that she was on the path to justice. I think a lot of people in the crowd, I was looking, a lot of people said that no, she wasn't satisfied. A lot of people said, okay, I think she was satisfied. I don't know, gang. All I know is this. She really wanted to live to see Diddy go down. Period. She told me that. She literally wanted to live to see Diddy go down. And just like when I used to talk to Jackie O father on the phone, and I used to record those conversations, and Jackie O father asked me, he'd be like, "Paperwork, you got your recording? You ready? You gonna put this on YouTube and tell your people?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "All right," and he'll start talking. I had her blessing too as well. We was working. This is what we was doing, guy. And Gene know this. A lot of other people know this too. Behind the scenes, we was working and negotiating to get one of the last interviews with her before she passed away. All right. Shout out to my boy, her manager. I ain't gonna call his name. Start with a W. But yeah, we was working on that. But at the same time, we can still do that. It's just, because like I said, Jean got her blessing. We got a lot of footage. We got a lot of, things. I didn't get a chance. A lot of people asked in the crowd, did I get a chance to go out to dinner with her? I didn't get a chance to take out to dinner, y'all. She was sick. The whole time that we was talking, it was some days that she was, talking to me a long time. We good. It was some days when she was just real tired, real sick, and she just couldn't talk. So it was, some days it was up. And then, like that last phone call y'all heard, her dementia started kicking in. She started forgetting a lot. So, she kind of knew who I was on that last call that y'all heard. But at the same time, she was losing memories, a lot of things that was happening to Miss Wallace. But we kept in touch, kept in contact. And I kind of knew this day was coming because, like I said, the last time I talked to her, she was going into the hospital. But I remember her nurse calling me and telling me that she wanted to let me know that she hadn't forgot to call me back, that she was sick. And I was like, well, tell Ms. Wallace I love her, this and that. And Ms. Wallace left me a couple of messages on my answering machine. All right, I'm going to play those one day. I'm going to let y'all hear Ms. Wallace leaving messages on my answering machine. It is so beautiful because on one of the messages Ms. Wallace left me, bro, she was like, I apologize for not answering the phone. She said, because you just called me. She said, but call me right back. She said, I wasn't close to the phone. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't ignoring your call. And I didn't even think that. I just thought that, I called her one day. She didn't answer the phone. I just thought, maybe she wasn't close by the phone. But she had the love to call me and leave a message saying she apologized for not answering the phone one day. That's the type of person Miss Wallace was. All right, Gene, go ahead.
Oh man, I walked around her house and she had memorabilia big, like everything that he had ever done. You understand? And
Right.
like a memorial shrine, all in different places and everything like that. And it was heartbreaking because people don't understand that when you around somebody that had an impact on music like Big did, then you warn this person, yo, if we go to this place, somebody gonna die. And then he dies. He be the one that dies. See, all these niggas get out here and talk all this old fugazi bullshit. Nigga, I'm not gonna warn you not to go somewhere. You understand? Unless I know that if we go somewhere, some of us ain't gonna make it back.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing when it comes to security. I know security like the back of my hand, bro.
Right.
I've been in a whole lot of things. I've been in a whole lot of shit. In the streets, in law enforcement, in the clubs. So if anything I know security. You understand?
Right.
Now, I'm not a Superman. I can't do security for Puff and do security for Big. When Big got his own security, they run that. I can't even move Big no kind of way. Because his security will tell me, yo, what are you doing? That's our principle. But I told him and I warned him. I warned his friends. I told his security. to go through that whole stages and all that shit. And then he be the one not make it back and have to go and tell his mama. Because people don't know this, bruh. Miss Wallace was looking for Gene Deal for weeks, for months after Big died. She was on the phone, right? And this is how good God is, and this is how God works. She was on the phone, and she said, talking to somebody on the phone, and one of the detectives told her, you got to talk to Gene Deal. And she said, Gene Deal? She said, yeah, you got to talk to Gene Deal. My fraternity brother, Bill Whitfield, he bodyguard Don King, he bodyguard Michael Jackson. They did a movie on him, Guarding Neverland. Bruh, he overheard it. He said, Miss Wallace, I know Gene Deal. She was like, yo, what? She said, how do you know Gene Deal? He said, he's my fraternity brother. Can you get in touch with him? He said, yeah, I got his number on speed dial. Bill called me right up. He said, yo, what up, dog? I said, what up, team? What's going on? He said, yo, Miss Wallace want to speak to you. I said, yeah? I said, what's up? She said, the detective said he needs to speak to you about what happened, with Big that whole week, the whole night. I said, I ain't got no problem with that, team. What's good? He said, yeah, all right. He said, Puff told her he didn't know who you was.
Wow.
He told her what?
Wow, for
Puff
real.
told Big Mother he did not know who I was.
Wow, that's crazy. Crazy. That's
So,
crazy. And you know what's crazy? I remember, Gene, when you told me one day, and I think you told your people one day too, the story on when you had to explain to Miss Wallace what happened to her son. And one thing people don't understand about Miss Wallace is she got the truth and the story from Gene. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that maybe the FBI told her what happened, this and that. Ms. Wallace got the story from Gene, and Gene I think he told his crowd, but I remember you telling me when you had to sit down with Ms. Wallace and tell her what happened.
My man, she was crying. I was crying when I told her, and she said, I don't ever want you to say that anymore. She said, don't say that no more. Because when I was telling her, and not to disrespect her, when I told her how I pulled Big out the car and I knew he was dead because I smelled and I saw the piss.
Yep.
That shit is hard, man. That shit be on your motherfucking mind. That shit, it fucks with you, bro. I've seen, it don't lessen it. I've seen dudes dead in the street. I seen a dude get his head blown off in the club. As soon as I turned on the lights, pow! I seen the smoke, seen the dude run from, shot the dude in the back of the head, not to mark myself. Shot the dude in the back of the head. I was like, oh shit. Dude ran out the back door. I was like, yo, because somebody came to me and said, yo, Gene, somebody got a gun in here. I said, ain't nobody got no gun in this motherfucker. And bro, when I tell you, they said somebody got a gun in here, they came through the kitchen. They came through the kitchen. The club got his own security. I'm responsible for the front door. So I said, yo, I'm still going to turn on the light. I said, yo, I have to do one more. I go to turn on the light. Yo, bro, as soon as I turned 1, 2, that third light came on, pow! That dude laying in the floor on New Year's. Head.
Wow.
Nothing but blood. Everybody running out the club. I'm running towards the shit. I see the dude right there. That didn't have an effect on me like Big. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, coming in a warehouse, seeing a dope fiend OD didn't have an effect on me than Big. You understand?
Fact.
I hear Big music all the time. I got Big clothes. Big wore my shoes at Soul Train Award. His last performance, he wore my shoes.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Fact.
I got Big, his only shirt that his clothing line, Brooklyn Mint, had made, and it got Notorious on it. I got that red velvet shirt with the Big on it. I got his Coogee sweater.
You still got it to this
And
day?
now I got his mother's blessings.
Facts. You still got that Coogee sweater that to this day?
I still got the Coogee sweater, bro.
You need
Yo,
to
bro,
keep
I even got the shirt that I wore the night Big got killed.
Do it got like blood on it?
You know what, bro? Nah, they got no blood on it.
What it got on it? Why you laughing? Why you laughing? What it got on it, nigga?
Bro, can I tell you, man,
What's
that
up?
Big got shot and you never saw any blood in his clothes.
What? Come again. Come again. Come again. So, what? No blood.
There was no blood in his clothes.
Where did Gene? Where did Big get shot at?
On his, I think all on his right side. And I think when he got shot the first time, when he turned trying to get away that way, it's probably caught him in the back or something like that too.
So let me ask you this, because when I'm listening to you, are you telling me that it was a lot of internal bleeding going on? Like, because
That's what it
I got
was.
shot, huh?
That's what it was, internal bleeding.
Okay, because
Because
I got shot. I got shot before, bro.
It was because of the fat.
Bro, when I got shot, it was blood everywhere. It was blood everywhere, and I ain't even know it was that much blood until I like seen the photos and shit. But when I got shot, it was blood everywhere. So what I'm thinking with Biggie, how many times he get shot? How many times Biggie get shot?
I think it was 4 or something like that. Probably
Right,
5
so
shots, 4 hit him. I don't know.
4 bullets went in Biggie, and they hit his organs, internal bleeding. So you didn't see no blood. That's crazy,
No
bro.
blood,
That's
bro.
crazy.
No
That's
blood
crazy.
at all.
I thought it was like a bloody mess in that
Not at
SUV
all.
or some shit like that.
Not at all.
That's
And he told he got
crazy.
shot with a special bullet, a gecko or something like that.
That's crazy. No blood.
Somebody said it was hilarious.
Nah, hollows. He said hollows.
But wasn't it gecko? I think it was gecko, bro. It was hollow geckos or something like that. It was a special bullet. And that's the whole thing. Whereas that they couldn't even, those bullets that Big got shot with, you have to have they are assigned. And what do you mean by assigned ammo is that special ammo that you either have to be in some kind of law enforcement in order to get that type of ammo.
Gotcha. Oh shit, hold on. That shit almost flew right past me, bro. That shit
What's
almost
that?
flew right past what you just said. You got to be in law enforcement to get that type of ammo. It almost flew past me.
You have to be in law enforcement, military in order to get that type of ammo, and it's assigned. That special ammo, that's like something like an assassin tool.
And they act like they don't know where the fuck the ammo came from when it's assigned.
They know where it came from.
Y'all know exactly where that damn ammo came from. especially if it's a sign. I was in the military. I know how that shit work. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. So yeah, I didn't even, you know, this happened pretty quick today, Gene, because we was talking earlier today. This wasn't even in the conversation. It's like it
Yeah.
just happened out the blue. You see what I'm saying? But uh, yeah. So I'm looking at the crowd too. Yeah, hey, I got a homeboy that was killed with a gun that, like he said, was assigned to a law enforcement, a federal agent working for the IRS. Hey, gang, we got 1,200 people in the room. Let's get the lights up. We on two different channels, gang. We on the Playback Party TV channel. Shout out to all the paper clips. If you're in the building, get the lights up. You forgot to hit the like button. Get them up, gang. We about to talk about Irv Gotti's funeral. We about to talk about Irv Gotti's funeral. Shout out to D always. Shout out to D always. Appreciate that donation. Appreciate you supporting the Playback Party tonight, February the 21st, 2025. Love y'all to death, but Gene, what's going to fall from the ceiling because you always looking up? Gene, that question is for you. D always deserving.
Well, see, the thing about it is that it's the thing that I'm on, and then when I talk, I always look up. I don't know. It became a habit right now that when I'm talking, I just look up now. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
never
looking
noticed
down.
that shit. So you got people in the crowd that's concerned, Gene, that something about to fire my nigga. I never noticed that. Like now, I'm
Yeah,
finna
listen
start
to me.
noticing the shit now.
Everything's over here, and everywhere I live at is solid as a fucking rock. My father wife just gave me a 7-bedroom house, a seven
Facts, facts.
bedroom house. You understand? Oh, and it's on a half an acre of land right here in the loop. So I'm in a damn good position right now. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
So
what's up. That's my
you ain't
boy
got to worry
Gene
about
doing
me.
his thing. All
You,
right,
you ain't
gang.
got to worry.
Remember, if you want to
You ain't
donate
got
to
to
the
worry about
Playback
me
Party,
calling my money.
if you want to donate to the Playback Party, gang, if you want to donate to the Gene Deal Show, we take Cash App, Super Chats, and Super Shickers. Shout out to D, always deserving. Appreciate that super chat. That's a way to donate, gang. This is another way to donate. This is Big Gene, Cash App, $ Big Gene 52. If you cannot type in for the Cash App donation, gang, you can just
All
put
right.
your phone up and you can get it like that, gang. Also, this is the Playback Party podcast, Cash App, $ Playback Party TV. Shout out to the gang. If you can't type it in, put your phone up to the television. That's how you donate to the Playback Party podcast and Gene Deal. Shout out to the game. I just had to let y'all know that. What's up with it, gang?
Yeah. Listen here, man. Shout out to all the bodyguards and the people that's here and that support my show and everything like that. And listen here, man, it's income tax time. Y'all go get those books, man. You know, the book sale has been falling down. I know I haven't been pushing it and everything like that because I'm not home, but I'm about to order some books here in St. Louis, and I'll be here for a month or so. So I'll be able to, you know, do some books. I'll be able to sign some books out of St. Louis, so y'all can go and y'all can get some more books. Ella and Della. Ella, I'm gonna give you a call when we get off this line today. That's Ella and Della out there in Colorado. You know, I think Della died. I think Della died. They were twins and everything. But I'm gonna give you a call when I get off this line. Listen, this is what I want to say.
Go ahead.
And I know we are going to forget about, a lot of people are going to forget about Miss Wallace, you know, now that she has passed and everything like that. And that, you know, Big's kids and them don't even push his legacy. They push it for their, for what we could say their own gain. You understand? They not out there pushing their father legacy and making sure that justice happened for their father.
Right.
It's nowhere they have been going to the LAPD. Yo, y'all know who killed my father. You understand? Why don't y'all open up those files? Try to get petitions. Why did the judge, close those files and they're closed for the next 50 years? The president can't do anything about it because it's not federal. You see what he did with the JFK and you did with the Martin Luther King and the stuff that he's opening up, 9/11, all the things that he's opening up right now. The president, he can't do that on a state level.
Right.
He can't do that on a state level. So I don't see Biggs, camp doing anything to try to help find his killers. Now, you got to understand, for years, Miss Wallace had Puff Boys working for her, Mark Pitts and Wayne Barrows. Those were Puff Boys. If you look at anything that Miss Wallace did, why is Wayne Barrows' name tacked onto it and Mark Pitt's name tacked onto it? And they supposed to be managing something, and they got executive producer credit and producer's credit. Miss Wallace was supposed to sue Arista Records, and they were supposed to sue Bad Boy Records. She never did. Cause Puff Boys was working.
That's crazy. Shout out to the game, man. All right, gang. We about to get to this funeral real quick. Rest in peace to Miss Wallace. Rest in peace, Miss Wallace. Remember, gang, we got a show right after this on the Playback Party TV. We're gonna be doing a tribute. We're gonna be listening to some telephone conversations between myself and Miss Wallace that was dropped. We're gonna be talking about some other things dealing with Biggie next on the show. I'm gonna give another tribute to her. So, Gene, you're welcome to pull up to the show next on the Paperwork Party TV channel. And shout out to all the paper clips. Be sure to be at that show in about the next 30 minutes. All right, Gene. So you asked me about a few people that was at Irv Gotti's funeral. I don't know what the hell Gayle King was doing at Irv Gotti's funeral, but Gayle King showed up with all purple on. And I don't understand. This is one person that was at the funeral. Everybody else I seen, I was like, okay. Gayle King, bro. Gayle King is tied to all the trafficking that was going on with Oprah Winfrey's little school in Africa. And Gayle King had the nerve to wag her finger in R. Kelly's face about those girls that he had at his house when she and Oprah was running the worst trafficking that you ever seen, allegedly. Overseas in Africa, bro. And now she at Irv Gotti funeral. She out of place, bro. What you think about Gayle King popping up, bro?
My man, listen, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, and I can't have any. You could have sympathy for the dead and everything like that, bro. But if I didn't F with you in life, I'm definitely not gonna F with you in death. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Irv Gotti wasn't a good dude, to me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Irv Gotti was not a good. I had a couple of run-ins with Irv when he was around Chaz a couple of times, and Chaz saved him. And Chris Gotti, his brother being a good dude, like he is, you don't want to have no beef with Chris Gotti in a sense, whereas that, I done something to his brother because he was talking shit a couple of times, and because Chaz was trying to get a deal through him, and Irv was supposed to be helping them get their deal at Black Hands. You can't do nothing, or you can't get at him like that because you respect an OG like Chaz. You understand what I'm saying? So,
right.
If I ain't like you in life, I'm not going to give a fuck about you in death. You understand? And
Wow.
that's just my feelings, bro. That's how I am. And I know I'm going to bite the dust. I'm going to die. I'm going to do all that sometime. Listen, I've already told my daughters, burn my motherfucking ass, sit me up on the mantle for $500, take those 2 insurance policies, and y'all ball till y'all fall.
All
You
right, now watch
understand?
this, Gene. Now watch this. You really answered my question, my nigga, without even knowing that you answered it, bro. And I'm glad you said what you said, because you just let everybody know that you don't fuck with her, but you answered my question. Watch this. I asked you what was Gayle King doing at his funeral, and basically you just said, if I don't fuck with you in life, I'm not gonna fuck with you in death. And since Gayle King is fucking with him in death, this bitch was fucking with him in life. Gayle, you got some explaining to do. All right, thank God you didn't show up with that high yellow Big Bird dress you wear every Monday morning on your show. All right, thank God you didn't have that high yellow
Yeah.
Big Bird ass dress on, but you did
Yeah,
show
what
up
you
in
got
purple.
against Gayle, man? Gayle couldn't
Nah,
get it?
bro, let me tell you what I got against Gayle King. Gayle King had the nerve to point her finger in R. Kelly's face and make this grown man cry on national TV when all them little old bitty black girls in Africa was coming up missing at Oprah Winfrey School when y'all was running the worst girls' school in history and all that trafficking y'all was doing overseas, and y'all think Donald Trump don't know what y'all was doing, Gayle? All right, Gayle? We know why you on CBS News every damn morning. Shout out to Lady J, man. Let me see respect and no excuses, my bro, Big Gene. Shout out to Lady J. Appreciate that donation. Appreciate you supporting the Gene Deal Show. So I don't got nothing against Gayle, but just like Gene say, if Gene don't fuck with you in life, he ain't fucking with you in death. And since Gayle is fucking with Irv Gotti in death, that means she was fucking with him in life. And if you want a little bitty black girl, Gayle can get you a few black girls from overseas shipped to your nearest city. All right, Gayle? I know everything that was going on with you and Ellen when you and Ellen was doing the little Wayfair thing. When you go to the Wayfair and all them kids come up missing and y'all was selling them kids online, Gayle, it's about to come out. Everything Gayle was doing with Ellen and Oprah, selling them little kids online through Wayfair, I'm going to have to do a whole show on you. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right, Gayle?
Allegedly.
So I'm not
Yeah.
stupid, Gayle. I know what's going on with Gayle King, all right? Go ahead, G.
See, they seen this title and it says 50 Cent has heart, right? See, 50 helped a lot of people revise their careers in this business. You understand? Now, if he don't fuck with you, we know he don't fuck with you. But you got rappers that he made, you gave him jobs as being actors on Power, on what's the other show? BMF. What's the one with Raising Cane? You understand? You know, he gave people opportunities, and you know, to keep their rap career sparked up because they could be seen on television. But he has shown that he has humility and heart to me, because knowing what I know, what they was trying to do to him, I'd have sent flowers to that nigga funeral.
Wow. Boy, that's what the mob used to do. That's what
I'd have
the
sent flowers.
mob used to do. They
I would
used to send
have
flowers.
I would have put 50 Cent in a Latin name that niggas didn't really understand it, and a big ass bouquet, and they would have put it up there real fine and good. Ooh, that's beautiful. You understand? And I'd
I
have
would
put
have sent the flower.
50 Cent in Latin, and then I'd have put red rum.
Facts. All right, gang. Well, as you know, Gayle King was at the funeral. Now, if you seen the banner on the top, the banner had 50 Cent sitting in the front row. Now, gang, everybody know, everybody know 50 Cent went on the front row. Look, if you know who was on the front row sitting right here, put his name in the comments. This is the infamous picture that's going around. It's showing a guy sitting on the front row at Irv Gotti's funeral. Can y'all please tell me who this is? And it's not 50 Cent. We just, trolled him a little bit, showing that, there you go,
We
Jay-Z. Yeah,
we troll.
nigga. Yeah, because you did the topic, nigga. Yeah, the Gene did. Look, I told you that's Jay-Z. So what I did.
Okay. Wait, tell them what you did.
What I did was I said, you know what? Since Jay-Z was sitting at the front of Irv Gotti's funeral, it'd be crazy if I put 50 Cent face on there. And golly, boy, that shit was the funniest. But yeah, so 50 Cent, 50 Cent getting the last laugh, man. He getting the last laugh. Shout out to 50. Shout out to my boy 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent got the last laugh.
He got the last laugh when that nigga died on 2/5/25.
Facts. That was that gift.
That was those numbers, 2/5/25. If you put those numbers together, you put them together like that, it adds up 50.
Because remember, Gene, we already know he was already dead. Because remember, we had just left Beverly Hills. We knew about the sacrifice that was about to be made. He was already dead. They just waited till 2/5/25 so 50 can get the last laugh. That's all they did.
To pronounce him dead.
Yeah, they pronounced him dead, and 50 got the last laugh on that one. So shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the gang. So yeah, let me see. Gail was at the funeral. Jay-Z was at the funeral, and it was like one more person that was at that funeral.
Didn't you see Sean? Sean was there.
Yeah, Sean was there. Let me see what that picture was. Sean.
Is that people don't understand is that Murder Inc. Ja Rule gave Jay-Z his first hit as far as when it comes to him being mainstream. Can I get a what? The industry was not messing with Jay. The industry was not messing with Jay at all. If it wasn't for Ja Rule and Irv Gotti doing that music and put them on that track, that soundtrack, he wouldn't have blew like he blew.
But I'm gonna tell you something I don't like about Jay-Z, and I know you already know about this. I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't like the fact that Jay-Z told on them boys and had them feds in them boys' life. I know he wanted to rise to the top, but I don't like that. I think that's a part of the game he should have left out. I mean, you can comment if you want to, but I just think that was a part he should have left out, because at that same time you got Irv Gotti going down. They kicked in his shit, took everything. I think what was it? Jay Prince. They was fucking with him. Because they was about to form that. They was about to form that, that distribution company.
The union and the distribution company.
Yeah, boy, that distribution company would have been so powerful, and they did not want that shit to happen. And Jay-Z was behind that whole thing. So how dare Jay-Z?
And that Puff was behind me.
I know. Watch this game. How dare Jay-Z sit at the front? I'm not saying you shouldn't have went to the funeral with Jay-Z. And this coming from paperwork. This ain't Gene talking. This paperwork. I'm not saying you shouldn't have went to the funeral, Jay-Z. But how dare you sit your nappy head ass on the front row, bro? How dare you? When you the one that sick the feds on all them niggas so they wouldn't have the biggest distribution company to bring all the black music together and distribute their own fucking music. How dare you sit on the front row? Let's go, Gene.
Well, listen here, bro. That's how they do. They sit on the front row. They carry your casket. They pay for your funeral. They do all that shit. You understand? And in the long run, they sit around and they get miserable because they have to use drugs for all the dirty shit they've done in their life.
Fact.
They have to use drugs. They have to be, medicated. They have to do certain things. I ain't saying Jay is like that at that point in his life, but you see what Puff did: pink cocaine, ecstasy, or anything that'll get you high. What's them frog warts? Nigga, you using frog warts?
Yeah, be quiet, nigga. Frog
Frog,
warts. What the fuck?
frog.
Who was using frog warts? Did he?
Yeah.
Frog warts. What the
It's some
fuck?
shit that the frog. My man, listen here, bro. Maybe somebody in the chat know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, Jay-Z wrong for that. That boy Jay-Z, boy, that boy sat on the front row. I swear to God, if a nigga called the feds on me, nigga, and you sitting on the front row at my funeral, I want somebody to go up there and slap the shit out of him. All right? Go slap the shit out of him. All right? And I got
Yo,
a bag
listen.
waiting on you at the bank, goddammit.
Yo, I stopped the dude. He was trying to go up there and speak at Chad's funeral. You understand? He was trying to speak at Chad's funeral. I was like, my man, that's gonna be you gonna catch a bad one if you go do that one, bro. Point
Why
blank.
people feel like they gotta say something? I don't see, just like I said, Gene. All right, you can go to the funeral, cool, but nigga, you sat on the front. That's what the family said, my nigga. What you doing on the front row? Like, I really didn't understand that, my nigga, but he a grimy ass nigga. So that's what grimy people do, bro. But don't come to my funeral, nigga. Don't come to
But
my
bro,
funeral. There's a
what I
few
don't
people gonna
understand
slap on you.
is if you ain't f with me in life, how dare you come to say, nigga, you ain't saying for the funerals is for the living, brother. You understand? I lost a brother. I lost two brothers, a step brother. I lost a sister. I lost a mother, and I lost a father. You understand? You know what I'm saying? If I lose one of these niggas out here, I lose them. It don't mean I don't love them. But if I
Yeah,
don't F with you in life, you're not gonna see me at your funeral.
fact.
You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna see me at your funeral, bro. That's just bad taste to me. Now, if me and you communicate, I talk to you, I see you every once in a while, and I haven't seen you in a while, but we was in good standings, I'll be there. If your people want me there or whatever, I'll be there. I'll do a send away and everything like that. But I don't believe that shit is for the living, not for the dead. You understand? And like me, myself, if I got an enemy and he's an enemy like that, and they try to take me out of here and kill me, bro, you getting a bouquet.
Let's go. Let go. Getting that bouquet.
And if you got a wife, I'm sending her candy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. That's what's up, gang. All right, gang. Look, I'm putting the crowd. I'm about to go live. We about to go live. We about to get up out of here, man. Me and Gene been here a whole hour doing our thing. We was a little late, but you know how it is, man. We definitely gonna bring y'all the best content. It was good to know Ms. Wallace. She was a good person. I'm about to do a
Great
whole show
person.
on Ms. Wallace here in a
Great,
minute.
a
A
great
great
person. A
person.
great person. Great
All
person.
right. So, Gene, I'm gonna let you get the last word. Gang, I put in the comments, I put the live in the comments. We about to do a tribute for Ms. Wallace. I put the live in the comments, and I may call her phone and talk to her nurse and see exactly what happened. So I do, you know what, I may just call on my live. So be sure to go to the live after this one. I put in the comments, and I'm gonna call Ms. Wallace and see if her nurse can tell me exactly what happened. Since me and her nurse, we've talked before. All right, Jay, I'm gonna let you get the last word before we get up out of here, man.
Hey, yo, listen here, man. Y'all, thank y'all for y'all support, man. And if you got somebody that you love, and please tell them, elderly, whether they near, far, or next to you. Make sure that you continue to tell the people that you love that you love them. Let it be known, man, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. So you have an opportunity to live today the best way you can and try to do it with love. All right, this has been Big Gene from the Gene Deal Show. Make sure y'all go to Amazon, purchase those books, and or Cash App Big Gene 52 if you want signed copies, or Cash App Big Gene 10 for the support. Thank you for everything, man, and make sure y'all continue to watch the Gene Deal and the Paperwork Show. And make sure y'all go over to the Pop-Off Show, man, and start supporting Miss Pleasant, man. She got some great content. She does Trump Thursdays, and she's doing that whole big Wendy Williams thing, man. Make sure y'all go do that.
All right. Shout out to the Pop-Off Show, man. We about to get up out of here. Shout out to Miss Pleasant and the Pop-Off Show. We about to get up out of here. Beat me over there, gang. 14 minutes. We'll be talking on the Paperwork Party TV, gang. We about to get up out of here, man. I'll see you, Big Gene. Let's go.
All right, peace, man. Later.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, they in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. You got Dr. DeCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go and see that.
Yeah, this Jay Prince fan, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this Paperwork Party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork Party, all on you. Paperwork Party, all on you.
The Gene Deal Show, Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause Paperwork and Gene underhook up. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. The Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to get it.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah.